Hi and welcome. So today I want to share with you something that I have lately discovered with the Canon eos-m paired with the Magic Lantern. So that's the fun part with the Canon eos-m and with the Magic Lantern, is that every day I'm discovering new things, sometimes by informing myself, but this time, this is due to an error. And let me just show you and explain to you what I'm talking about. So as you can see it here, I am filming on the crop mode 1:1, preset 1280p, and this one has an aspect ratio of 3:2. So as you can see, it doesn't cover the entirety of the screen, and it's the format is something that is used, but I do not quite specially prefer. I don't know why. But in the Canon eos-m with the Magic Lantern, you know when you are changing the presets, it's not, every preset has his aspect ratio, and sometimes the presets have the same aspect ratio, but sometimes it's changing. So you have to change in the settings in the Magic Lantern. You have the raw aspect ratio options to change it. And well, sometimes when I'm just really in the dynamic environment, I just forgot to change that. So it was the case with this one, as I am inside in the preset, in the crop mode 1:1 preset 1280p with an aspect ratio of 3:2. I just forgot to change it in the raw recording settings, the aspect ratio, and it remained at 16:9. And when I introduced in the MLV app and then in DaVinci Resolve, I saw the difference. I saw that although it is shoot on crop mode 1:1 preset 1280p with the aspect ratio 3:2, it's still in DaVinci Resolve, it showed me as it is the entirety of the screen, so it's a 16:9. But that because I haven't changed or modified the raw video recording aspect ratio. So it was like this. Right now, I am in the crop mode 1:1 preset 1280p with an aspect ratio of 3:2, but the raw video aspect ratio settings, it's in 16:9. So, I mean, it's really interesting to see if at this aspect ratio, the image is good, meaning that if, so it's still for me a little bit, I try to understand it, that if my raw aspect ratio is 16:9, but then the preset aspect ratio is 3:2, what is happening there? So finally, the primary setting is 16:9, because I see in DaVinci Resolve it gives me the 16:9, but the preset aspect ratio setting was 3:2. So what I want to see is that if the two images are the same, if there's no modification, if I want to make sure that the 16:9 has no chromatic aberration or something that it's not recording realistically, so distortion in the image, that's very important. But if there's no distortion, chromatic aberration, if I'm leaving the aspect ratio on 16:9, then this setting is cool, because then we can have the crop mode preset 1080p with the aspect ratio as it was conceived 3:2, but then we can modify and put the raw video aspect ratio as 16:9, and then we will not have that bracket that 3:2. We will have the 16:9 in fact, and that's just awesome. So please tell me in the comment section if that makes sense and if this is truly usable. If you had the same situation, and because for me at least, I think it is usable. So I can leave it the preset by 3:2, but change it the aspect ratio of the raw recording 16:9, and it absolutely works. But let's just do further testing. So right now I'm on the same position, and this is with the raw aspect ratio of 16:9, and let's just change it, the aspect ratio of raw aspect ratio of 3:2, and put it all together. So same place, same status, but I change it the raw aspect ratio to 3:2. So now I'm a 3:2 aspect ratio. It's the same for the raw as for the preset. So I'm really interested to see if there's a difference and if the 3:2 of the preset can be replaced by 16:9 of raw aspect ratio. So let's just see.